Hey everyone, it's Steve from Duke Sports Shop. We have a new optic that came out about 2 months ago that I wanted to show you. This is the MECANIK M01. The MECANIK currently have two models, the M01 and the M02. The M02, which you don't see here, fits most standard size handguns to use a Vortex optics footprint. These include your Glock MOS, your FN 509 Tactical, Shadow Systems MR and DR series, HK Optics Ready, the MECANIK Rival series, MECANIK TP9 SFX, and a lot of others. Now this optic you see here is going to be the M01. It fits most of your subcompacts that have the Shield RMSC footprint. This includes your Shadow System CR920, Optics Ready, your Glock 43X and 48 MOS, your MECANIK TP9 Elite SEs, the Springfield Hellcat, Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, and the new MECANIK Meta series, and a lot of others. This actually will fit the Rival too. You'll see this comes with a plate, and the Rival series Dark series comes with an extra plate, so you can run that. So in our next video that you'll see, you're going to see me installing this optic onto my Shadow System CR920 Elite. We'll show you how to do it, how to install it the proper way, and I think I'm probably going to be the first one to ever install this particular optic onto the Shadow System CR920, because most of the people right now who have been buying this optic have been putting it onto their MECANIKs. Now we're going to do the open box. We're going to show you what everything it comes with on this MECANIK M01. You see, it gives you a pretty nice box. Tells you congratulations. Gets you a cleaning cloth. Now you get this cool tool. Still having like an Allen wrench that everyone always loses. They give you an actually really nice tool, as you can see here. Now this tool will adjust your sights to zero your red dot on, but it'll also take the screws off on your MECANIKs. This does not work on a lot of the other guns, but for your MECANIKs, this is going to do everything all in one. So it's a really cool tool to have. They give you this really nice manual here. We'll explain everything, the hours of operation, battery life, how to install it. But theirs, they tell you if you're putting this on a MECANIK, you're going to use the screws that it comes with. The other ones, you're going to probably need to figure out which screws you need to use, either with like Glock MOS, you're going to have to use their screws and figure out which one. The Shadow Systems, we're going to have to figure out which one it works. But again, this is a really nice manual. Here's the extra mounting plate that you can get for some of your MECANIKs. This is going on a Shadow System, so again, I won't be using this. The battery, let's see here. And your battery is going to be the standard CR2032. Here's the screws. Again, these goes onto your MECANIK firearms. If you have used this on another type of gun and you know these screws work on another different type of gun, comment below. And then here's the optic. You see, get this cover here. This cover is actually kind of important, so don't lose this. When you store your gun, to preserve battery life, as soon as you put it on, after 3 minutes, this battery is going to shut off. So when you're done carrying it, put this on, and it's going to preserve your battery life. What they claim is on lowest setting, you get 60,000 hours, which is actually pretty impressive on this. And here's what the optic looks like. We'll see the red dot. With this, you're going to do the plus side facing you. Back side goes in. It'll fit in there pretty good. You can see it doesn't pop out. And we'll see if we can get the dot to show on here. It's always hard with cameras to try to get the dot to show perfectly, especially when you're trying to look through the lens. Again, the dot on camera is going to show bigger than what it is. This is a A3 MOA dot. Real quick specs on this MECANIK M01. It's 3 MOA, has auto brightness, moisture resistant, shock resistant, has shake awake, an auto on off, Parallax free, and they use that CR2032. I apologize if you hear some fireworks. I'm filming this on the 4th of July, doing it before we shoot our own fireworks. Just want to get this video out there real fast. It has a high-tech motion sensor in the MECANIK M01. The battery life is reserved when the optic is not in use. So again, like I said earlier, if you use this cover and put it on after the end of your day, it's going to shut it off to preserve that battery life. But once you take this thing off, boom, it's on. Like, it's instantaneous. If not, it's going to go to the dimmest setting. So if you're using this as nightstand gun, it's just going to go down to the dimmest setting. And then after 3 minutes, so it gets so dark and your room's completely dark, it's going to shut off. But again, it has a shake awake and it's instant. Like, I've already tried this out too. Very, very impressed with how fast this works. Equivalent to the Holosun. But this beats the Holosun on the auto brightness. Like, the auto brightness on the Holosun, I wasn't a fan of. Didn't want to use it that much. But this one I do. Another awesome feature about the MECANIK is that it's going to co-witness with the majority of your handguns, depending on your plate size and stuff. But I know MECANIK's going to do it, and I've already mocked this up with a CR920, and it co-witnessed perfectly. So again, I think you're going to really like it. Anyone's going to run it. At least I know on the MECANIKs that I've installed it on personally, I've seen everyone's co-witness, and I can attest that it does co-witness to the Shadow System CR920. Now, after just playing around with this optic for a little bit and getting to try another customers I installed, I even got to go to range, and that same customer had me zero his on his Meta series. I really like this optic. So I was planning on just putting it on my CR920 for a month and trying it out. I'm going to keep this for a full year. Try it out, and then I'm going to do another video in a year to do a full review video after a year to really test out the battery life, because that's going to be the #1 key factor that everyone's going to ask me. Is how is this battery going to last? Because a lot of us like the Holosuns because the battery's on the side. But again, at this 60,000 hours of battery life on the lowest setting, and if you do use this and put it on there when you're not using this firearm, definitely don't use this while you're carrying. Again, apologize if you hear fireworks. We're recording this on the 4th of July night before we do our own fireworks. So I apologize for that noise in the background. You can get this new MECANIK M01 at the time of this video on our website at dukesportshop.com for $199.99. That's a fantastic deal. Most of the other optics run $240 and above, especially for everything you get. Shake awake and 60,000 hour battery life on the lowest setting. Plus you get the cool little tool. I'm pretty impressed with it. And even the material that they used on this is pretty freaking good. If you're looking for a new optic that's very affordable, and it seems like this is a well-built optic, I was just getting one. If you already have one of these, make sure you comment below and let us know your thoughts, how you like it, how it's holding up. I'm sure other people are going to be very, very curious about this optic. I can tell you, we've gotten a lot of these, and as soon as they come in, they've been selling really fast. So going by that, and a lot of customers have been repeat customers, that tells me they're really liking this optic. So that was enough for me to say, hey, I think I want to try this out on my own carry gun. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.